special prayer meeting this Thursday at
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder what such a fine doll like hers mixed up in the missions dodge.
She's a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
Yeah, but it's a shame she wastes all her time being good. How'd she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah. Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Is he got a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
The beat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him unloaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks.
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward of my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I'll let Nathan find a place for crafting.
Mr. Brannigan. Mr. South Street, Detective Brannigan, the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys see Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who looks for a floating crap game.
You're telling us all this why, Your Honor?
Because I know you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah. Well, tell Nathan that I know right now he's struggling to find a spot. Well, no one's gonna give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan's breathing down their neck.
Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everyone's scaring to count out lousy Brannigan, and I can't.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, Lieutenant. Hope you don't think I was talking about you. You know, there are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've just been talking to your two colleagues here. I assume you're having trouble finding a place?
Well, as you must know, the heat is on, and you not have to live on your salary.
Nathan, did you find a place?
What's that guy want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run the crack game for the convenience of those who want action. And in return, I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find that place? Did I find it? Yes, I found that place. We're on the crap game tomorrow night at the Radio City Music Hall. How you gonna fix the usses? I tried with regular places. The bag of cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you said there once might be a chance for the Biltmore Garage.
I was over at the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. Said he might give me a chance if I give him $1,000 bucks.
1,000 bucks?
In cash. You don't even take my marker.
Your mark is no good, huh?
What do you mean? I'm marking just a piece of paper that says IOU, signed Nathan Detroit. I'm marking as a pledge. I want your guy Count Welch on it. It's not like saluting the flag. Our mark is as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. Me, without the livelihood. Why, I've run the game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy a late anniversary gift. You know what today is, right? It's mine's and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the grain. The town's up the hill with high players. The Greeks in town.
Randy Ball Bates.
Spade and sled. I know, I can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door at the gym at Public Square 84.
There's the stock room behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the 1,000 bucks we ain't got.
Good old reliable Nathan, 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 Detroit. If you're looking for action, you'll furnish this lot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating craft game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere.
float on. My boys let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan, so you know who's looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Now there's the highest player of them all.
Higher than a Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? I want someone bet $5,000 on a cockroach. Another time when he was sick, he refused to take penicillin on account that he bet 10 C's that his temperature hit 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky he hit 106. Good old Sky.
So why don't you bet Sky Masters?
Nah, not with Sky. With that kind of money, he ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why not bet him against something? Yeah. Why am I making a bet on which I cannot lose?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to make a bet on which there's no chance of me losing. He likes crazy bets like, which lump of sugar would a fly land on? Or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Ooh, cheesecake, look. We're in the Mindy's restaurant, and ask Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake you sold yesterday. Oh, and strudel too.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? What do I want that for?
Just go. Here comes Adelaide. She hears him running the crap game. She'll never step foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan.
Adelaide Pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye with a hot chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. You gotta get back to the hot box.
Still rehearsing?
Mm-hmm. That slave driver Charlie's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get me something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what'd you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, you don't say yourself. How is it cold?
It's much better, thank you. Oh, Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present.
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Bring the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly, so put this belt around your belly. Allie, honey, that's so sweet. Look, I bought you a gift. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with the gold band around it with 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's all right, I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days, I'll be in the money. You have more mink than a mink.
I can go without anything, dear, just as long as you don't start running the crap game again.
The crap game? What an absurd thought. 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel. What?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake? It's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
So, what was that about?
Oh, his wife's having a baby.
So why is he asking you?
It's his first wife, and he's nervous. Look, Adelaide, I know you're hungry, and I don't want your sandwich to get all soggy.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, fellas. Why don't you take Adelaide across the street to the drugstore? You see, honey, it's across the street, and you've got a cold, and there's a lot of open manholes around.
Oh, well, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Hey, Masterson.
Nathan, your promoter, you?
Hiya, Sky. You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery, healthy climate. And I beat him for 50 G's at Blackjack.
50 G's. You gonna be in town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana.
Yes, there's a lot of action down there. Want to come with me?
Nah, I got a lot of things to do. Hey, how about we start over at Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake or something?
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married?
We all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan, we gotta remember that pleasant as a dog's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Tell me, you hungry yet? Maybe you can go in the minis for a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something.
No, I think I'll get the late result.
Oh, well you will admit that Mindy sells the best cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
And you ain't. But there are some who like Mindy strudel. Offhand, what do you think sells more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never really give it much thought. But if everybody's like I am, I'd say Mindy sells more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, for all time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday, Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh.
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a valuable thing. He says to me like this: "Son," the old man says, "I am sorry I am not able to bankroll you to a large start, but in not having any potatoes to give you, I am now going to stake you to some valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a guy is going to come to you and show you a nice, brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And this man is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you are going to wind up with an ear full of cider." Now Nathan, I do not claim that you have been clocking in these cheesecakes.
You don't think that I
However, if you're really looking for some action, I will bet you that same $1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on.
Ooh.
Well,
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Adelie to the drugstore.
Don't bother me.
How you doing, Scar?
good. How's it with you fellas?
Nice, you nice? Not bad. Nathan, you took Adelaide to the drugstore. She said be sure to pick her up from the hot box tonight and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. That's husband talk if I've ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. And Adelaide, you have the kind of girl that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And the guy without a doll, well, if the guy ain't got no doll, who would holler at him? A doll's a necessity.
Nathan, I am not putting the raps on dolls. I just say a guy should have them around when he wants them, and they are easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
How come you ain't got one? How can you find the Havana without one tomorrow?
I like to travel light, but if I wish to take a doll with me to Havana, there's a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll. And I name her? Would you bet on that? We spent $1,000. Bet if I name any doll, I'll take it to the Havana tomorrow.
You got a bet.
I name her.
Her?
Spider.
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah,
How do you do?
my name is Abernathy, Arvide Abernathy.
Guy Masterson.
What's wrong?
What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I have wasted my life in gambling and evil betting, but I have now realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha, coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I have been wandering around trying to build up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would have never become a gambler had it not been for my evil companions always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It feels good just to talk to you people.
Well, you can right on talking to Sister Sarah, and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, "Seek and ye shall find."
Very good. I wish we found more sinners like you. We're out every day trying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Master.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good. I do not know why it isn't single.
Fine lady. I suppose she sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. I suppose if either of you go someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are two pamphlets I'd like you to look at. I'm sure they'll give you a good deal of comfort.
I'm sure.
And we'll be holding a prayer meeting this Thursday, which I'm sure you'll like to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think I am getting out of line. I just think it is wonderful that a beautiful doll, a pretty lady like yourself, would sacrifice herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place, do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far. But there are plenty wonderful places just a couple hours away from New York. By plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I'd like you to look at.
Of course, I will be needing a lot of personal help. My heart is as black as 2 feet down the wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the prayer meeting this Thursday.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. No peace unto the wicked, Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on the parlay, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it takes a 5, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make your proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with a dozen sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
What's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here,
What's this?
Sky Masterson's market for 1 dozen sinners. I'll pick you up at noon.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant,
Which is?
El Cafe Cabano in Havana.
El Cafe Cabana in Havana.
Where'd you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane will get us there in 5 hours and back the same night, and the food is great.
Mr. Masterson, I now realize when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you did not do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she's still a sarge.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come, one and all to the mission. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. I am relieved to know that it is just me personally and not all guys. It is nice to know that somewhere in the world there's a guy who would appeal to the sergeant.
He will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his heart.
You have wished yourself for Scarsdale, Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
And I shall meet him when the time is right.
You've got the guy all figured out,
I have.
including what he smokes. All figured out, huh?
All figured out. When my love comes along, I will take a chance. I'll be just what I need, not some twilight like Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
Steady voice, spit on the ground. As I run to his arms, and at last I come home, safe and sound.
picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big-hearted Rob?
No.
Well, I'm telling you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face. How I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop, and I'll stare, and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart, I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right, am I wise, am I smart? But I'll stop, and I'll stare at that face in the front. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll drop in again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Take a chance, not at all. Only just what I need. Nonsense, flatline, and Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, we'll be strong for alone. When my love comes along.
Hello? Hello? This is the Biltmore Garage? Let me talk to Joey Biltmore.
Who's this?
It's Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Joey, I'm calling about the, you know,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute, I got a customer.
Pair it up, will ya?
That'll be $8. What'd you think, Nathan?
The crap game!
Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
Sorry, the dice game. Look, Joey, is it okay if we use your place tomorrow?
If I get $1,000,
I'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
If you're gonna take this type of attitude, I'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Joey, the dough's guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
I made a bet. I can't lose. I bet him that he couldn't take a certain doll on a trip.
Why couldn't he?
Take that kind of doll that goes on a trip.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
But Joey,
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you've known me for a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Look, I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Allie at the Hot Box. Look, Joey, just one thing. You can at least tell the fellas that the game's gonna be at your place tomorrow.
Not till I get the dough.
Okay, I'll get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What if we get stabbed by a student baker?
teach me all the heck how I'll ever tend the farm when I want to keep my arms about you. Because I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do. Goodbye now.
I love you. A bushel line of peck. That lousy Joey built one.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, scotch.
Hello, Nathan dear.
Hello, pie face.
How are you, handsome?
Fine. What do you got there?
A book.
A book. You're always reading a book. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is it cold?
It's the same. The doctor asked me how long I had it, and I told him a long time. I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is usually what I wear. So he told me to read this book. He said it made me read psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is this kind of psychology that explains why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh! Would explain what kind of girl will go for a certain kind of guy that he would think she would do so.
What do you mean?
Just for instance, you can almost bet that there's certain guys that wouldn't go for certain dolls.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow seems, it doesn't mean some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
So, Nathan, starting with next week, I'll be getting a raise, so with what I'll be making, I wonder what you think. Maybe we could get married?
Well, we're going to sooner or later.
I know, Nathan. But I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, I've never told you this before, but my mother back in Rhode Island, well, she thinks we're married already.
Why would you think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
And why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote out was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. And then, after about 2 years,
What about after 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby.
Oh, Nathan, Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What kind of baby is it?
A boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, where's Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But, Nathan, that's not all.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
Oh, those years! Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5?
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Anyway, we're finally getting married, and it won't be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how can you do such a thing? To a nice little broad like your mother.
But you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon. And what would I tell her? What would I tell her we did with the 5 kids? Trade them to the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
So, we could get married.
Adelaide, marriage ain't something you jump into like a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in the box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
Well, anyway, Nathan, we can finally get married. All we need now is a license and a blood test.
A blood test?
Blood test is the law.
What a city. First they closed my crap game, now they want to open my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on running a crap game again.
Adelaide, one absurd thought. Why did you think I gave up the crap game? It's because I love you. I don't want us to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Anybody see my earring?
I don't think so.
You! I'm all dinged up tomorrow with society next and he breaks on account of your dopey crap game. Honestly, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, here it is.
Adelaide, look at me, I'm on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Look, Adelaide, we'll be all right. I promise. We'll get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, waiting around for that quaint little bag of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you think you're the strength of cockeyed work. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting a fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows an erotic tendency. See note. Chronic organic syndrome, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from wondering whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cold. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fees, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and her name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling and stalling and stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop blood grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop blood grip, lactose nasal drip, with the wheezes and the trixies and the assignments that's really a pip, with the lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old. A person can develop a bad cold.
Hey, Carson, what are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah. You should have seen him. Should give him one look. They would have pulled up a moose at mating season.
Great, just so you don't have to take it to Havana.
Man, he couldn't take this dollar to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He might be lying at the game.
I don't know, I suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him, again.
That Miss Adelaide. So we taking off the mind off time to work.
Yes, it is too bad that a small businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Annie, this is his weakness. We must be tolerant because I hear there's a worldwide weakness. Look! What's Planet the Roxy? I'll tell you what's Planet the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's Planet the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. A story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting home at the television set who used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked up. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir.
When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
Famous Master John waiting out in the rain. Chances are you say there's only a dawn before day.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that can flatten the Taj Mahal.
Call it sad, call it funny,
But it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
when you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet they'll be making it for some time.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, it's the sense that the bum is under the beam of some little boy.
A mug lifting out of the jug, and he's still lifting flat for the floor.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
A sport, and he has one shorts, make a bet that he's banking it for some time.
When a guy wears tails with the front living wide, who the hell do you think he's signaling bank on Saturday night?
The lazy slob takes a good steady job in the spell of Vitalis and Parmesan.
Call it dumb, call it clever, but you can get odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Well, we finally lost one.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
He did attend every street meeting we had this morning. Perhaps he's interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't get through to these people. I should have never signed up for this group. Let's go in for lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to have those gamblers just begging to come to our mission. Oh, General.
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town.
I got in early this morning. I spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings trying to stimulate some interest.
Hi, General. Good morning. Sarah, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
Won't you come in and have lunch with us?
No, I don't have time yet. I have several to call. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. Decided to close this branch of the mission.
No.
Close the mission.
Well, we just announced a big meeting for this Thursday night.
You've announced the meeting? But will anyone Will anyone come?
Pardon me, General. I couldn't help overhearing. My name is Sky Masterson, former senator.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah could be a big success here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I am not so certain.
The dollar will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come to the mission tomorrow night and find out for yourself? Don't you think that's a good idea?
well, I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I can personally guarantee you 1 dozen genuine sinners.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You all got your red carnations?
Yeah.
Remember, no one will be let in unless they got their red carnation. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell them to set the Biltmore garage?
Not yet. I gotta stop for a while. Joey wants his money first.
But it's 11 o'clock. The guys won't wait much longer.
So sue me. I left the nights at the hotel waiting for money from Sky. They'll be there. Where's the dough?
Why hasn't it come yet?
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I felt a little faint.
Get back to the hotel and wait for money from Sky. Even if you starve to death.
All right, man.
Where's the game, Detroit?
Hey, Harry. Harry Lois. Hiya, Harry. How's everything in Brooklyn?
If you do not have no place to the game, tell us. We'll see elsewhere for entertainment.
Now take it easy, Harry.
Look, I hope you do not spoil our evening, inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest. I think you might have heard of him. I'd like you to meet Big Jewel from Chicago.
Why, how do you do, Big Jewel? Welcome to our fair city. As you must know, the heat is on. But be patient, and you'll get some action.
Nathan, if you do not have a place for your craft game, I'm sure Big Jewel will be considerably displeased. And Big Jewel does not like to be displeased, as you can find out from those citizens who at one time or another displeased him. Although I will admit, it is very hard to find such citizens on account of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Harry, you think I'll displease like a German like Big Jewel here, do you? Big Jewel, when Nathan in Detroit... Nathan in Detroit arranged something...
An interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Society Max, Liver Lips Louie, Rusty Charlie. Hey, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. And, pardon me, I'm bad on names, but you look familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, what do you do there?
I'm Scoutmaster.
Never held my mother across the street. Lovely. What is this? A mail course from Blossom Time? What's the occasion?
Well, we,
It's a party. Indeed. What kind of party?
Goodbye, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it
Oh,
was
it's a bachelor dinner.
It's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'll finally be Miss Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
When will it be, Nathan?
Well, we need...
Nathan, these kind fellows have been nice enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. The least you can do is tell them when it is.
Well, we need time for our license and our blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could be married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
But Adelaide, we need time for our license and our
You
blood
could
test.
elope.
What?
You can drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
Not Pimlico, no. Nathan, Elkton. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask for blood tests.
Ain't that unhealthy?
That's a great idea. Elope. I'll lend you my getaway car. Like you were.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the hell?
My congratulations too, Nathan. I just hope there's nothing heredity.
Gee, I have so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night?
I'll be all dressed up whenever you elope it.
Oh, I'm so happy. I ought to wire my mother, only what do I wire her?
Send the telegram and date it back.
I ought to wait till we have 5 kids. It won't take us long.
You are indeed a lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Big Jewel?
So, how long you know the dog?
14 years.
Let's shoot Craig.
Nathan, you better find a place.
What can I do? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
What if it doesn't come? What if he took the doll to Havana?
He couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone.
El Santo Cristo, the second oldest mission in Cuba. Come on,
Where to?
to see. Don't miss the dungeons where prisoners were thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Here lies Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
Milkshake, please.
Dulce de leche.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche.
Dolce de leche. What's in it besides milk?
Oh, sugar and a kind of native flavor.
It's great. I'll have another one. What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
You know, this would be a great way to get children to drink milk.
Take it easy, slug. It's over. You're still champ. Are you alright?
Am I alright? Ask me how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clear. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamb, I'd laugh. Or if I were a battery, ask me how do I feel, little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. And if I were a bell, I'd go long, ding, ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I've learned. Yes, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be hooked. Ask me how do I feel? Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. How if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful feeling. Well, sir, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong. It's so wonderful. Can't we stay for a couple more days and see how wonderful it really is?
I think we better hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
Oh, you're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You want to know why I brought you to Havana with me? I made a bet. That's the only reason we ever met. I made a bet.
How else would a girl meet a gambler?
Come on.
No.
I've got to think it was best for you.
Oh, you sound like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I know it must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Gee, I don't know how I'll get home with all this stuff. It was so wonderful of you to give it to me. Oh, Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Fine. Look, the girls surprised me with the kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with the kitchen shower. Look.
What holy jewelry.
How wonderful, Miss Adelaide.
Thank you. You know, me and Nathan are eloping tomorrow.
Love. You, Miss Sarah.
Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm just gonna love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide sure seems happy.
She's in love.
I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
I've never been this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while now. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with the up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Oh, grandmother, I didn't know you would be up this late.
Hello, Sylvia. Good morning.
Good morning.
When you took your suggestion, we stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been?
I've been to Cuba.
Even more tired than I am.
Wait a minute! I'm losing 10G!
This is the first time I've seen a crab game go full blast on a mission.
A crap game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with it, don't you?
I should have never gone with you. It was a mistake.
No, it wasn't. You were helping the mission.
But did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
You know what I mean.
You said it yourself, Sky. It's no good. It's just no good.
Why not? What the hell kind of dog are you anyway?
I'm a mission dog.